Today we are commemorating the 20th anniversary of 9/11, a significant event in the history of the United States. Although we were unable to be together during Governor's Day, this is a great opportunity to talk about the sacrifices that have been made over the past 20 years and the contributions that continue to be made every day.
I remember clearly watching the second plane strike the other tower, and at that moment we knew that it was no longer an accident. We watched President Bush's address. I remember him saying, "Hey, to the U.S. military, get ready." We've got our motto of always ready and always there, the mantra of the citizen soldier, and that was felt on that day and has been experienced really over the last 20 years.
I can hear you, the rest of the world hears you, and the people who knocked these buildings down will hear all of us soon.
The National Guard was impacted and affected by the attacks on 9/11 in some significant ways. In the state of Utah, we saw numbers that got as close as 60 to 70% of the force being deployed at any given time. The Utah National Guard deployed over 17,500 soldiers and airmen into and out of the theater of operations in response to the global war on terror. Going from a strategic reserve to an operational reserve, our soldiers and airmen had to build into their lives the ability to deploy every 3 to 4 years. And as a team, I think we've done magnificently. I think that our soldiers and airmen, our employers, our families have all responded exactly the way we would hope that they would respond. And it has not been an easy lift, but we have all lifted together.
It's been remarkable, the support that we've gotten from both families and from employers. And it's very difficult to be married to any service member, but a Guard soldier often wears multiple hats to be a civilian employee, but also maintain their readiness in the National Guard and the Armed Forces is very demanding. And that's not possible without the support of both families and civilian employers.
The legacy of the Utah National Guard is the numbers of soldiers and airmen that have deployed in response to the global war on terror, but also those soldiers and airmen who we have lost or who have been wounded in combat.
We've done a lot of things that we can be proud of, and we have kept America safe for 20 years. That service has obviously come at a cost, and there's a number of our service members within the Utah National Guard that paid that ultimate sacrifice. A couple of close friends of mine, and beyond those that paid the ultimate sacrifice, there's many that have physical scars and emotional scars that are going to last a lifetime.
There are many soldiers and airmen that came through our doors, served for any number of years, and then went back to their lives during these past 20 years. And I want to personally thank them for all of the things that they did. I'm eternally grateful, and I think there are many people in our country, in our state, certainly within the Utah National Guard, that appreciate everything that they did for us.
I think the legacy of 9/11 and the reason why many people are in our ranks today are because of the events of 9/11. They understood that the nation needed to be defended, and that there was a real threat out there that needed to be addressed. And so I think that day has shaped the military for years to come. And I think we can be very proud of the things that we've done over the last 20 years throughout the world, fighting the war on terror and keeping America safe, and that's something that we've done successfully. Although some in the service might be too young to remember it specifically, I think that the images of that day are still resonant with all of our soldiers and all of our airmen.
Soldiers and airmen do not determine national policy. They do not determine national strategy. What they do is that they serve. I want everybody that has ever served in Iraq or Afghanistan or or in any other place of the world that was part of this global war on terrorism, how much I appreciate what they have done, and that their service was honorable. That what they did was they protected this country. They responded and they served when we asked them to do so, and they kept the homeland safe from global terrorism.